My name's Corey Baumeister.
I'm Ross Merriam.
All right, and we got Dan in the booth taking questions. Hey, what's up, Dan?
What's up, Dan?
All right. So make sure to take at Start City Games. If you want Dan to send his questions over to us, we'll get those answered in between our games. But we ran a little behind schedule there because that was a grind.
Yeah, game one, especially when like the Reclamation deck is forced to play that long game.
And we both have bad cards in, you know, so it was a grind.
It's a grindy match. I am up, though, which is nice because we are moving on to Modern, where you were playing Ely's Dimir Whirza deck that he went, like X and 1, right?
X and 1,
with a couple unfinished. Yep. Though one of those unfinished matches
was against
Heliod Company, against my team and Chris Marshall in that seat.
Yep.
He went, I think, X and 2 with like 3 unfinished or so.
Yeah.
So, a good result for him as well. I think both of these decks are quite good against Titan and against Mono Red Prowess, which was heralded as like the default anti-Titan deck.
And it was your favorite deck, right?
Yeah.
No, the Prowess decks. Like you loved it from last week, right?
Jesus.
Dan, you didn't get to see this. It was an utter domination of Bant Blade versus Mono Red Prowess. I think we played like 4 games and they were all just done like this, and Ross was not having a good time.
On turn 3 of every single game, I was like, I can't win.
Yeah. To be fair, I thought that was a pretty bad matchup for you, but yeah, it didn't look great.
It certainly looked bad.
Yeah.
But the Heliod Company deck, I think, is quite good against Titan. It's got a lot of good tools on the sideboard, in addition to just this combo that goes off on, turn 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I did hear that Dilks was able to defeat Infinite Life by using Sakura Tribe Scout and Valakut to just deck his opponent and destroy all of their creatures.
Wow.
So, but normally, a billion life is pretty good in the matchup. I think, from that point, I just have to play where, like, I stop deploying threats.
Yeah.
And I just build up all of my lands and then go off in one turn that you can't stop.
Well, billion life is not that hard to beat from this deck, though. I just make a billion and 1 Thofters.
That is true.
Yeah.
So the infinite life combo is not as good in this matchup because you can, trump it with your combo.
Yeah.
But I do still have Ballista combo. And if you have Anafenza and Heliod, then you start getting the counter back with you start getting the persist or the bolster onto the Finks, and then the Heliod trigger onto something else, and then you make a very large creature. So you can, deal unbounded amounts of damage in that way. As well.
Still doesn't beat Infinite Thopters, but
your combo is the trump. But I do have multiple ways to end the game before that happens.
Okay.
As opposed to just stalling out and trying to beat down.
Well, let's see if we can do it. Okay, I'm gonna start. Oh, and I miss and love this deck so much. I don't love this hand, but I think it's good enough to keep. It is a little awkward, but I think it's a keeper here.
Mine is also keeper.
All right, I'll go Sanctuary, go. Sanctuary's always a little awkward.
Indeed. I'll cast Once Upon a Time.
Yep, and this deck isn't all about just being super fast now like the Urza lists were before. Not being able to play Emery and Mishra's Bauble, though, does make me sad, I have to say. Emery was so disgusting.
Don't know which of these I want.
Fail to find?
It's definitely not that. Okay. I think it is the Horizon Canopy.
Okay.
And
Checks
then
out.
I'm going to go to 17, get an Overgrown Tomb, and play a Noble Hierarch.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Sounds good. I'm going to untap. All right, we're going to go with a Talisman, and I'm going to take a total of 3 as well, and Thoughtseize you. That's a pretty good hand. That is a pretty good hand. So I guess I would like to take a Ranger here, but, I mean, you just play the other one. Still seems like the card to take, just because it can go search for anything anyways. Yeah, we'll give you that.
Okay. So you're at 17, I'm at 17.
Okay, and pass to you.
Everyone's at 17.
Everybody's at 17.
I'm not at 17.
I guess we'll play that Razor Ridge Thicket.
Okay.
And yeah, I definitely want to just get the Ranger Captain down.
Okay.
Not sure what I want to find. I think it's just the one copy of whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit's a good play here.
Giver of Runes.
Sure.
Just to play a little protection.
'Kay.
So I'll get that one and then pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap. Okay. Well, I'm for sure going to have to sacrifice this. Go to 16. I don't have an Astrolabe right now, so I do think I have to be a little concerned about my mana. So this might be a Watery Grave turn, although I do not love having to take damage, but I think with the amount of damage I'll likely take off Talisman anyways, I think it seems worth it.
14.
Yep. I'm going to play an Urza and a Bauble and pass to you.
So that means the Construct is a 3/3.
Correct.
It's convenient, seeing as my Ranger will attack as a 4/4. Oh, what are you knocking over there?
Didn't spill beverages. It's just my phone falling out of my pocket. Didn't need that anyways.
Yeah, let's get in for 4.
For 4, huh? I think I want to double block this. I think I'm okay with losing either one of these. Sure.
This really just suggests another Urza.
You don't know me.
There's no way you're blocking this without another Urza in your hand.
I have 3 more in the deck. I could draw them at any time.
It would be an incredible bluff to get me to deal with the Construct and leave you with the Urza. But it's just not worth the risk. Urza's so good. The Construct will get bigger than this anyway. I'm going to kill the Construct.
Okay.
If you got me, you got me. Piece of crap. Cast Once Upon a Time.
Okie dokie.
So, Corey,
Yes.
Histeus asks, have you considered cargo shorts over basketball shorts for better pocket consistency?
Oh, smart. The BVD method. Yeah, I mean, one of our favorites on Versus Live, Mr. Brian Braun-Duin, I think should be a spokesman for cargo shorts. He wears them so often. He doesn't even bring bags to tournaments anymore. He just has pockets to keep all of his things.
It's pretty
Yes.
nice.
Histeus is smart. Histeus is smart.
Find a Kitchen Finks.
Okay.
Pass after the Giver.
Think I need a card here, so we're going to take a peek. Okay. I will draw 2. Okay. I'm going to get in there.
You don't have any things that deal 1 damage. You're a black deck.
You don't know me.
Block.
All right, damage.
Sure. Just trying to mess with me.
Hey, you always got to go for it, y'all. You never know how many free hits you're going to get. Okay, so how many cards?
4.
And I don't know about one of them, huh?
Correct.
Okay. And I know what you're drawing. Go like this.
It's going to bring you to 12.
Do I care about Kitchen Finks? I don't think so. So I think we got to get rid of that Walking Ballista. I'm at 14, correct?
12.
12.
You shocked for the Watery Grave.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah. 2 Thoughtseize, Watery Grave, 2 fetches.
I believe you.
Or no, a fetch and a ping off this.
Dan, can you do me a solid real quick? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I got the list right here. I got to see how many Sanctuaries I played. I kind of forgot.
I think it's 2.
I think it is 2 as well.
I'll look it up on Cardboard Live.
You are the best. And you know what else is the best? Cardboard Live. That extension is awesome.
It looks like it says 3.
It is 3. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to go like this then and not put anything on top.
You do have 3 islands.
Huh?
You do have 3 islands.
That's true, but I don't want to put it on top, but I'll play Urza.
Yeah.
Ross correctly figured it out, so we'll pass to you.
Gotta get up pretty early.
Play with that Temple Garden revealed.
Yeah. Okay, I guess, well, we're probably just playing the Sphinx. It's hard to imagine something we're playing over it.
Yeah, might as well sack it instead.
And not get thought seized.
Makes sense.
So yeah, let's.
Aren't you gonna bluff attack? I mean, I did it.
I'm not attacking with anything.
Okay, you're at 19, right?
2 to 19.
Okie dokie.
Pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna untap.
You got 2 cards over there.
Yep. All right, there's my favorite Magic card, Astrolabe, free card. All right, now I could go. So I could play this artifact, but then I wouldn't have my Matthias token open, so I don't think it's quite worth it yet. I think we're just going to spin. I mean, aren't we going to block anyways? You could make it so this can do protection from artifacts, right?
Colorless, yeah.
Or from colorless, yeah. So I think with that being the case, since you can get through damage anyways right now, I just want to progress my board and spin.
Yep.
All right. Shuffle, give it a good random. Wink. All right, well.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I could, maybe he won't block. All right, we'll get one of these, and we'll play a land and say go.
So Corey does have access to a 3rd Sanctuary, can get a Thought Seize, but that's not very good right now.
Hey.
Crack Canopy on end step.
Yep. Yeah, I like 3 Sanctuaries in this control style build, because if I just get Whir, I think you're just in a lot of trouble. You would be in trouble. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
give me an F in chat. Yeah.
Let's play Anafenza.
Okay.
And at this point, we're kind of losing the race. You know, both constructs are 5/5s.
Correct.
So we're going to have to start blocking soon. So I don't think I want to use this to
get through 4.
To get aggressive.
Yeah, the Urza was a good hit. The Urza was a great hit.
Excellent.
I mean, something like Thopter I think would be better, but other than that, you know, that was pretty much ideal.
Because right now, we can just block with Kitchen Finks, block with Anafenza, give this Pro Colorless, this comes back, gain 2, bolster onto it, and we've lost nothing. We've had to tap Giver to gain 2 life and prevent the entire attack. And we're only another Ranger Captain or the Viscera Seer away from winning. Away from infinite life and then scry through my deck to find the thing to kill you.
Okay. And I'm glad Ross said that to me because I probably would have attacked, but that does not seem like it would have went very well for me, so...
Yeah, it's the old... it used to be with Malira in Pod, your Finks could just keep blocking because it would never get the counter. And Anafenza and Heliod all do the same thing.
So you want to say go?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right, I'm going to untap. I'm going to probably just do some spinning. Let's go, Astrolabe. I just love playing that card.
Once you have Urza, it's really good.
It truly is. Okay, so we're going to start spinning. All right, I don't think we need mana for any reason. Let's leave open this. All right. It's still random, so I'm just going to spin and flip the top.
Sure.
Work for you. Whoosh. Bobble. I could spin again, which seems probably correct.
Especially because you get to leave up a construct too.
Yeah.
Or you can leave a bobble and draw another card.
So the problem is I would have to use my Delta, and then I don't have Sanctuary. But I think that's okay right now. I think I would rather just go to 11. All right, and I think we're going to have to leave a construct up to play a little defense. Let's go for it again.
Big bucks.
Hiya! Ooh. That's interesting.
Would it be better if you had both constructs to attack with?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Guess it's not insane or anything,
Yeah,
but
the only thing you bounce is either a land or the Giver.
I think it just has to be that, right? Okay, so bounce.
I will give Anafenza Pro Colorless.
Right as I sack this, of course. If I were to tap this, then I could Sanctuary and put it back on top.
Yep.
So this is Pro Colorless?
Yep.
All right, so counter draw. I don't believe I've played a land this turn.
Maybe because I can block this, I think I should just make this Pro Black.
Pro Black?
Yeah, that way you can't play land and push it.
Okay, so I can attack this turn then, huh?
Well, I still
yeah.
just get to block with this.
Okay, I'll play this and pass to you.
So fetch to 18
Yep.
on your end step. I know I have some goodies on the bottom from previous cards.
Some goodies. Yeah, Ely's board always looked like, like just 3 lands for the longest time. I was like, well, he's not going to win that one. And then 2 turns later, it's this. It's just like, oh, it's over.
You draw an Astrolabe, you spend an Urza. You generated 4 permanents in a turn.
Yep, and we got our bauble ready to draw a card here if we can get a sanction. So don't forget this combo, y'all. If this is in your graveyard and you draw a fetch land, you get to sack it, go get Sanctuary, put it on top, look at you, and then draw it. Huge play for this deck. One of the winning lines. So
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Okay, that is an interesting draw.
Why do you always have interesting draws, Ross?
Can we do anything with it, is the question. Don't think we can, though it does mean that we can go off completely. I guess actually not even really, because you have 2 different colors of blockers. But we could make the Urza chump block, which would be excellent. So we're gonna play Giver. I'm gonna play Heliod.
Okay.
That's definitely happening. I'm just thinking about what kind of an attack I can make, maybe give lifelink with this, but I don't think there's anything relevant.
You said you can combo right now?
No, I can't.
Oh,
but
okay,
now, because of this, now if I find the Viscera Seer, I get to make a very large creature.
Sure. And Heliod is active.
Yes, Heliod is also active.
Okay.
I guess I get to make a bunch of really large creatures.
Sure.
Because I everything other than the Finks will be able to attack, so that will actually be good. So, yeah, let's just play this tapped and pass the turn.
All right. We're going to untap.
It's just sort of a race to who can complete their combo first.
Yeah,
at this point.
Or Cryptic Command might just be like lethal for me.
Hey, Ross, don't you get bolster triggers?
Oh, yeah. I get some bolster triggers, sure. The first one has to go here.
Yep.
And the second one goes on any of the 2s.
Any of them, yep.
I guess I'll put it here.
Okay, perfect. Good call, chat.
Sure. They're not very relevant.
Yeah, but I mean, I like playing by the rules.
I don't really.
Okay, so I think we're gonna, you guess it, do some spinning. All right, we're still random, so I'm just gonna flip up the top.
Sure.
Shuffle, shuffle. Okay, here's that play we were talking about.
Yeah, that's the.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna play that land. Now we gotta make sure we have enough mana. So I think if we bobble, put this on top, Cryptic Command. Yes. Okay, so let's make sure the coast is clear.
I've just got another land.
Okay. Let's sacrifice this.
You're a 10.
Let's get Sanctuary. Cryptic Command's coming on top. I'm gonna bobble you, see what you're gonna draw. And okay. This on top. And then bobble you. Then I will say go. Draw a card at your upkeep.
Feels like I'm drawing a good one if you didn't spin.
Well, I have to cast Cryptic Command. I have to be able to cast it.
But if I'm not drawing a good card, then you don't.
Well, I could just kill you.
You could untap and do that too.
That's true. That's true.
So you have 2, 4, 6 artifacts?
Yes. So I guess 12. Not lethal yet, but
I would like to declare an attack.
Well, I don't know if I should let you do that. 6 artifacts, huh?
A convenient number.
Yeah. Yeah, attack away.
I'm at 18.
I got you at 19.
I got you at 18.
18. I fetched on an
all
instant.
Yeah,
right.
I forgot the Windswept to you.
Even better.
Yeah, I should have just been making this attack the entire time, right?
Yeah, I guess it just is free, right?
It's just free life.
So for 4, I mean, I just block, right?
Yeah.
There's no point. Okay, sure.
Okay, so this dies and then comes back. I bolster onto it, and then I gain 2 life, and I'll put a counter onto the Heliod. So I'm at 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have just been doing that. I guess, yeah, the previous turns is just 2 life. Once I have the Heliod, it's 2 life and a counter.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely play this Marsh Flats. And I guess if you want to be tapping my creatures, I guess I'll just pass the turn because I'm not going to play a good creature into that Cryptic.
So here's the question. Do I want to tap bounce Mystic Sanctuary or tap draw? So if I bounce Mystic Sanctuary, I don't have any way to play it and get the Cryptic back as of now. So I think maybe I just have to go for a little bit more and tap draw and just try to get enough artifacts to kill you here. So if I have 6 artifacts, I need 4 artifacts. I need to play 4. Not unreasonable. So let's try that. I'm gonna.
So you're tapping my creatures and drawing a card?
Yeah. I'm gonna tap and draw a card. I'm gonna leave this field open because I might do something. Okay.
I don't think there's any reason for me to Once Upon a Time Now. You can always just counter the creature I get.
Yeah.
I just don't want to give you information.
All right. I'll field.
Probably want to hit Black Sources.
Okay. I'll hit that.
This one's probably your best bet.
Okay. All right. Maybe we can just find the combo. Is that too much to ask? All right. We hit 1 artifact. We need a few more. All right. I'm going to untap.
What artifact did you hit? You haven't drawn a card.
I drew a card.
Oh, you didn't bounce Sanctuary.
I Cryptic tapped.
Okay.
Yep.
You do tap draw.
Tap draw,
Not tap bounce. Okay.
Yep. Okay. I will untap. I just think that I want to try to kill you before you do your thing here, but it could be something regrettable. All right. That was not a good draw. Well, I guess we start by spinning. Spin?
Yeah, and you don't know anything about it, right?
I don't think I do. We'll give it one quick shuffle. Wink. Okay, that's
good.
probably the best. Draw. Ooh. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8 at 16, 17 damage. We still need to hit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we want to play our other artifact first. Tap blue. Play a Spellbomb.
Yep.
Tap these 5 to spin. I don't know anything, so boink. Astrolabe, draw a card. Okay, what do we got here? 3,
You need one more.
5, 6,
You have
7,
19 right
8,
now.
9. I don't have it, but I haven't played a land yet, but I need to attack with these. So I guess we just have to go land. Can we afford to attack?
Yeah, you are at 10.
Yeah.
I can give this pro blue if you attack with both constructs.
4.
That would be 10 if you just leave the Urza back. You'd block a 3 and take 10.
Okay, so I could go. I have a push, so if I get this out of here now, your Heliod is shut off, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be. That seems pretty strong.
Let's do that. And then let's get in there. Probably for just one of them. I think that seems pretty safe. Oh boy, because I'm at 12? I don't know.
You're at 10.
I'm at 10. What if I hit you for this? This puts you to 2? God, I'm really 1
Yes.
damage short. If you didn't block Urza with your giver, we had you. Okay, just 1 Construct.
So that'll bring me to 11.
Yep, 11 and pass to you.
And Steph cast Once Upon a Time.
Sure.
Okay. Well, another Kitchen Finks doesn't do me a whole lot of good, though it does turn on the Heliod. The Heliod, like, it can sort of attack. I'm assuming there's an Archmage's Charm over there.
I think I would have went for... No, maybe not.
Would have went for what?
Just drawing cards to try to hit artifacts, but...
I don't know. That seems like a risky line for you when you can just counter whatever I play.
True.
Like, I have to have 2 really good cards at that point.
True.
So a counterspell is going to stop me anyway, so I might as well just do the thing that is best if it resolves, and that's going to be Spike Feeder.
Is that just infinite life?
Yeah, with Heliod. Just remove counter, keep it, got a counter.
That is one card that people were asking about, and I just didn't remember what it did, and I was just hoping you wouldn't draw it, so I didn't have to read it, but...
Yeah, it has 2 counters on it. You
whenever you gain
life,
life, put a counter. Okay, that makes sense.
It can also move its counters to other things for 2 mana, but that you basically never did.
Never did that, okay, sure. Okay.
Sack. This thing.
I didn't have a charm, but I did have a drown.
Sure.
I'll make sure I don't take damage by funneling through the astrolabe and counter it.
And now I need to leave back both blockers for these constructs.
Yep.
So I will pass the turn.
Now I get to spin, spin, spin. Okay. Draw. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to start by spinning. All right, these 5, I still know nothing, so I'm just going to flip. Needle. Oh. Okay. I will play it.
I will give Noble Hierarch Pro Colorless in response.
In response. Okay, pro. Well, you target it, right? You don't have to choose a color.
I'll target it.
Okay.
Whatever you're going to do is
Yep.
in response anyway.
I'll push that.
I will float a mana and give Kitchen Finks lifelink with Heliod.
Okay.
Still in response to Needle.
Sure. Needle comes into play. I will name Walking Ballista.
Sure. How many artifacts do you have now? 3, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A lot.
You only need 1 more.
Really? Well, you have lifelink, remember? So you get to get 3.
Oh, wait. So, yeah. So this is already 11. So you need 3 more.
Yeah.
You just need equal to the Finks.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to spin again. So I'll play that. Okay, let's try to organize my stuff a little better. So I still haven't played a land. I would think we would want to spin again. Yep, spin. Oh. Well, I'll leave that there for now. And, well, if I play it now... Oh, yeah, I'll just play it. Construct.
Yes. Now those are 12s. So now you're putting me to 1.
I'm putting you to 1 right now?
Yeah, right. 5 artifacts and another 5. You have 12 artifacts. So you'll come through for 13, but I'll gain 3 in combat. I'll go to 1, but then this will come back and gain 2.
Yeah, if only I could sacrifice my tokens. All right, well, I will attack.
I will block a construct.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain 3, but take 13. So take 10, go to 1. I'm going to gain, with that gain, we have a persist trigger and a Heliod trigger on the stack. I only have 1 creature, so that comes there. This comes back with a -1/-1 counter. I gain 2 life, go to 3, put it on the Finks with Heliod.
Checks out. So you're at 3.
That's back to normal, and I'm at 3.
We'll play a land, and I don't think there's a point in sacrificing this, but maybe. I mean, what do I get? 1 thing that costs blue, so I don't think that does anything. I'll pass to you.
Okay, so I know there is a Collected Company and a Spike Feeder in the bottom 5 cards, bottom 4 cards in that Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
I'm pretty dead next turn, so I'm going to crack this fetch, go to 2.
Okay. And now I got a ton of blockers here, so I'm not worried about you attacking at all, because I can tap the Spyglass, sack a Talisman, make a Thopter or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid of the combat, and I got the Needle to shut down ballistas.
You actually can just make lethal in the air.
Oh, for next turn?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I can sack, add mana with that. I can sack my whole artifact board.
Every non-token artifact you can sacrifice.
Because the Thopters come into play, then you can add mana for that, sack other stuff. So I can turn this into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flyers, and the constructs are just as big. So you have to do something quite powerful this turn, that's for sure. You're good.
A Collected Company would be nice.
Yep.
Also, the Thopters are blue, so you still have 2 different colors of blockers.
Yep.
It's not Collected Company, but it is the 4th Once Upon a Time.
Okay. Yeah, you wanted to look at one more card, and you wanted to put 2 of them.
I think, other than the one I cast on turn 1, I think the other 3 Once Upon a Times, the top card has been Collected Company.
Of course,
time.
yeah.
So this is going to be Infinite Life, just the Ranger Captain.
Okay.
Yeah, just top 5. So yeah, we'll take a Ranger Captain.
Okay.
We'll cast it, leaving the Godless Shrine. Then we get to find Viscera Seer.
Oh man, I screwed up so bad.
How so?
I should have spellbombed you with that in the graveyard.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Okay, so you get Viscera Seer, you gain Infinite Life.
But now you have it's not Infinite Life because of
this,
the
huh?
Spellbomb.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I just recognized that now. You did. You did.
Can I find anything else?
You can find a game too.
Yeah, it was just 2 Ranger Captains in that top 5.
Yeah.
So I really just needed to hit the Spike Feeder.
Yeah. Let me make sure I have I think I have another Watery Grave.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
You can start. You kill me in the air.
Well, no, to sack that.
No,
yeah, you don't have to.
Just
That's right. That's right. That's right.
The black is to draw a card.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I need the value.
Yeah. The Nile Spellbomb.
Woo! All-star. All right, well, we have some grindy matches. That's because, you know what, we're playing the good decks, and the good decks can grind you out. So we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with some sideboarding on Versus Live.
Welcome back to Versus Live, where we are sideboarding in our match between Heliod Company and Dimir Whirza. On my side, I'm becoming significantly more disruptive. We talked before the match about how just straight gaining infinite life is not great in this matchup because you can re-infinite me.
Even if you did gain infinite life on that last turn, I still think I was like at 90% to win that game.
Well, if I do it with Viscera Seer, then I get to scry towards your dead next turn.
True. True. But then I have so many scries towards your dead next turn. Or I have so many flips towards. Whereas,
I still think you're ahead, but you're not 90. You're probably like 70.
True.
Yeah,
73.
Yes, we did the math very quickly there. So I'm going down on Spike Feeder because Feeder is really only necessary to gain infinite life.
Of course.
We're still going to leave 1 in because sometimes that can be relevant. It would have been relevant early on. Anafenza is one of the weaker creatures in the deck, so I think trimming there is fine. We're bringing in a bunch of spells, so trimming a Once Upon a Time is okay. I also think against a heavy disruptive deck, which is what this deck really is. It's not the Mox Opal deck of before that played a ton of cheap artifacts.
I'm a control deck.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I want to cut some mana creatures, be a little bit more threat dense.
Yep.
Going fast doesn't get me anywhere. Veil of Summer seems great. You have a bunch of discard and counter spells.
Yeah, I don't have many blue or black spells. Let's get that one out of there.
Phyrexian Revoker can shut off Urza. It can shut off Thopter Foundry. Seems great in the matchup. I only like to have 1 Night of Autumn just as an answer to this Grafdigger's Cage. I don't think it's a very good card in the matchup.
Yeah.
But Cage necessitates having an answer.
I think that's just a heinous Magic card across the history of existence, but people still I think this is the most played sideboard card in any green-white deck, even though it is almost never correct. I've fallen victim to it too. I just think that card is a trap always.
I mean, people have played Reclamation Sage before that, Octavia Orangutan. There's a long history of those kinds of cards, but people, they play it more often because they think like, oh, against aggro decks I can gain 4 life.
Yeah,
it's really
just
bad
always
in that
bad.
mode.
Yeah, people were bringing that in against mono red when they had Chain Whirler. It's like, okay, you think 3 mana gain 4 life, collateral damage died to your Chain Whirler is a good card? Like, it's not.
And then lastly, I'm bringing in some paths to help contain Urza. It's basically only there for that, so I don't want all of them. I even think 3 might be excessive. But dealing with Urza is really important. It's just the card that supercharges the deck. So I'm leading on 3, but that's a number that I would need to play the matchup a lot to be more confident in.
First glance, I think I would think that 3 is too many as well, but we'll see. Okay, so then I am bringing in Grafdigger's Cage, being able to shut off your company, as well as, I guess that's it, right? It doesn't stop anything from coming back.
It stops Persist.
Oh, it does stop Persist.
Yeah, because it's going to the graveyard and coming back.
Gotcha. Okay, and then Dead of Winter is just a phenomenal card. I'll be very happy to draw that. Even though Spellbomb was pretty good there, we're going to take it out, and Drawn in the Lock can be a little situational. So, we're going to take these 2 out.
So Spellbomb is just worse than Cage at this point.
Yeah.
So, and you don't want 2 of that kind of card.
Admittedly, I didn't get to see Ely sideboard a lot. We were on opposite sides, so I definitely could be wrong, and he's probably going to say, no, sideboard this way, but...
I mean,
we'll see.
The sideboard guide is in the Discord, Corey.
How do we get to that discard? how does one get to said discard?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Dan, can we get a couple questions here?
Yeah, don't you hate on my Knight of Autumns? I played on my Bad Company deck, and they do okay.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for proving my point, Dan.
No, they do all right. From NickDem4663, do you think that Amulet was overplayed in Richmond just because it was the best deck and that it didn't get banned? Or, yeah, a lot of word vomit here. So disregard that. Was it the best deck in Richmond?
I do think it was overplayed.
And I don't think it was the best deck.
Okay.
You know, I'm not trying to just hype up the teammate. I do think Urza builds are still the best. I don't think this was the best build, but I still think Urza is just such a resilient, hard to disrupt combo that those kind of decks are really good. And,
It's a messed up Magic card.
it really is.
It has too much text on it.
Yeah, Urza comboing feels a lot like the Pioneer Breach deck, and I think that's why I gravitated to it so quickly. But, no, I think Amulet is the best deck that was known, but I don't think it was the best deck at the tournament. I would give it up to Urza decks, but I do think it's still a very good deck. It's going to be tier 1 until it gets
It'll
nerfed.
be the most played deck this weekend.
Probably
Continue to be for a little
Well,
while.
thanks for answering my second question. Do you think there's going to be considerably less play in Philly?
I do think it's going to see considerably less play in Phoenix, though. But I will say I don't expect a lot of it there.
In Richmond, it was like 40% of the metagame or something close to that.
Was it?
5% on day 2.
Okay.
But it's day 2 of a team event. Team events are always more condensed.
Yeah.
At this team event, I expect it to be like 20%.
Yeah. I think it'll be a little bit more diverse. I think people are going to start playing some Urza. People are going to start playing
a lot
some
more
good
Urza
decks.
for sure.
Okay, how's your hand?
My hand is excellent.
Mine is excellent as well, and it is a blast. So let's do
I
it.
will go to 18 and play a birds.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. What is this? He chose some interesting lands in this deck. Okay. Let's start with
Are
a.
you reading the battle land? He has a single Dimir battle land. Sunken Hollow?
Yeah,
Got it.
you got me. You got me reading.
Got it.
We got a reader.
None of the
We
other
got a
lands you would need to
reader.
read. It's like Fetch Lands, Watery Grave, Mystic Sanctuary. You know
Yeah.
all those. The Field of Ruin.
Yeah, Sunken
Yeah.
Hollow. Haven't seen that one in a while.
There's a Sunken Hollow, yeah.
All right.
Probably
What
better than a second Watery Grave, right? Like, you're not fetching
Probably.
for 2 Watery Graves early.
Probably.
And if you want something like that late, it also counts. It still counts as an island for Sanctuary.
Yeah. Now I really don't know what I want to do here, but I think I just have to abide by the common, very well-known phrase of Vault the Bird. So, all right, your turn.
Okay. Let's play a tap Temple Garden and a Noble Hierarch.
Okay,
Pass
done.
the turn.
All right, so our other option was the Thoughtseize.
Oh, I have Path to Exile and Infinite Life.
Okay. Well, I probably just want to keep your combo away and just like Spike Feeder on its own is pretty bad. So let's just take
Heliod is
Heliod.
the more powerful of the two. That's
So I probably screwed up here already on turn 1 by getting this, but whatever.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to go, oops, this is the better land to sack. Astrolabe.
well, you've already found the swamp, so they're basically the same, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I probably should have water regraved. I think that was a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're at 16.
Yep, 16. I'm going to draw a card and pass to you.
Okay. I will take 1, play a Spike Feeder, and attack for 1.
19 to 16.
I shocked on turn 1, so I'm at 17.
17.
And you're at 15 because you fetched.
15. Done.
Yeah. I have a path.
Okay. I will play a Sunken Hollow, and I'll pass to you. Well, this is an island at least. Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, it's still an island. You fetch for it.
Not bad, not bad. And what do I know of your hand? Just the path?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sack Canopy.
That resolves.
Attack for 3.
Okay, 12.
Giver of Runes.
That resolves.
Pass the turn.
Mine. Figure why counter it when I can take it. Done?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to path it or anything?
No. I can path it at any time because it never targets itself.
That's a good point. Okay.
So it's not a good blocker for the feeder.
No, it does not.
But it does protect your Urza from
I'll
attack.
just say go.
Let's crack a fetch.
Okay.
I'll go to 16.
Yep.
And I guess we'll just get the other shock land in the deck, which is the Godless Shrine.
Yep. Yeah, it does protect Urza. That is kind of cute. That may come up with you having a path in hand. All right.
Okay, so I'm at 16, you're at 12.
Yep.
I'm drawing a card.
Good luck with that.
I'll attack for 3.
I'll take it. 9.
I will play a Plains and pass.
All right. I will untap. Play a Polluted Delta. And play a Thopter Founder.
Sure.
Go.
Attack for 3.
I will take it. 6.
6.
Got to stop this eventually, but
Cast Once Upon a Time.
resolves.
Those are 3 good options.
Okay.
None of which I think are resolving. Though you can't cast Cryptic Command,
Correct.
so you'd have to just Archmage's Charm it, and I'm pretty fine just getting canceled. The question is which one I want, and I think the answer is Eternal Witness.
Okay.
I will attempt to cast Eternal Witness.
Oh man, you're in trouble. I will sack down to 5. You are absolutely in trouble, bud.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a lot of stuff here, so I'm gonna put this on top, and then I'm gonna Archmage Charm it, and then next turn I'm going to play an Urza and have Archmage Charm up. That's gonna be good.
I mean, not much I can do.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying the sequence of this. So yeah, it's for anyone if I did that a little fast. Sack for the Sanctum. I put Archmage Charm on top, countered this, draw this for my turn.
And you can filter black into the Astrolabe Pit.
Exactly. So that's why I got the triple blue. And now I got the Urza. Urza with the Construct and the Protection now gives me 3 mana to be able to protect. So I'll pass to you. And that's what we call in a good spot.
Yeah, so now you have Charm up, you have Giver to protect the Urza, so my path is bad.
Yep.
And you're very close to comboing me.
Yep. Well, I mean, I just need a sword, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I will play Kitchen Finks.
Okay. I think I can safely try to counter that, or I'm just not supposed to care. I mean, you could have double path. I know you have path. So that's tough. Resolves.
I gain 2, I get
Yep.
18.
Yep. 18 to 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I will play a bird.
That resolves as well.
Pass the turn.
Okay. So we know your hand is just path.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yep.
Put the card back
Yep.
on your upkeep.
Okay.
This I just played. Path the Giver.
Path the Giver. Okay. Seems like a good play. Yeah.
You can search for
Sack
music.
that.
Do you think you have one left? There's already 3 there.
Yeah. I suppose we'll search anyways. Okay, so since we have the Thopter, we're not like infinitely dead right now to these attacks. So, all right, we're gonna go like this. Now let's see what we can spin and if we can leave open counter magic. Looks like we can.
Leave open 4.
So I'd rather do this so I have the option.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go like this.
You just
Spin. I
shuffled
just
the deck.
shuffled. Yep.
You want to cast that?
I don't want to cast that. Should I target myself? That's the only target, right?
And you can target me.
Go.
It's not going to do a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
So how big is that construct? It's just a 4/4?
Just a 4/4.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
Attack for 4.
I'm going to go with, at the beginning of your combat,
Oh, sure.
gain control of Noble Hierarch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I drew a good one.
No! Okay, I put myself vulnerable hoping you didn't draw an insane one, but I might have absolutely destroyed myself here.
So I believe... So this is going to make a very large spike feeder,
Okay.
which you can still just chump block with a Thopter Foundry token.
Yep.
But I am going to scry.
Okay.
So we'll get Viscera Seer Heliod.
Sure. It's pretty good.
And
It is infinite life?
yeah, so I sack Kitchen Finks,
Okay.
right? It comes back. I gain 2 life. I put the counter here. I Heliod triggers, put the counter here.
Yep. So you have
just keep
infinite
doing
life.
it. And I get to scry through my deck.
Uh-huh.
But well, so we'll let the Archmage's Term resolve at this point because, or no, I can just sacrifice it.
I was hoping you would give that to me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll scry. So I'm just wondering how I can. So I can't make a very large creature.
You can't.
Yeah.
No. No, you can't.
No. Because the counter, yeah, I need the Anafenza as well. So if that's the case, then I think this card is, well, everything's good until you have a,
The combo?
yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we, before comboing, we'll just leave that there for now because we can always change it. We'll attack for 4 or attack for, oh, I guess this is,
Yeah.
well, it's 3, so I can move a counter over.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it can be 4, but you're a 5 and you can gain a life, so you just don't have to block this at all.
So I can just take it.
Yeah.
Take it and I don't die, huh? Yeah, all right. I'll take it.
Okay, so you go to 2.
Yep.
And maybe I want to put you to 1, actually. Well, no, you can just gain life with this.
Yep.
So if you didn't have Foundry, putting you to 1 would stop you from fetching for another Sanctuary,
Sure.
potentially.
And you're at infinite, right?
Yeah, I'll gain a billion life with Spike Feeder Heliod.
Okay.
So you remove a counter, gain 2, trigger Heliod.
Put the counter on it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Yeah, I can just wait, see what you do, and then scry for an answer.
Okay.
Pass.
All right.
As long as you don't combo me this turn, I should be good.
That's probably pretty good.
Why do you have to do this to me?
I have to keep Heliod under control, I think.
Can we put a lemon skate in the life total field? Is that possible?
Is that the sign for infinity?
Yeah.
Already there, dude.
You already did it? Perfect.
Okay.
Something that was programmable.
So
back
you
in,
can
like,
still scry
2015.
infinite times, right?
Yeah. So basically, I just get to keep the relative order of all my cards, and
Okay.
so I can like chunk it and put whatever card on top.
Okay.
There's a common shortcut where I just get to look at it, and as long as I preserve the order.
Okay.
fine.
There's got to be something I can do here with my hand. But this is going to be tough. Okay, so I have a cryptic command to bounce. I could like bounce Heliod, get that out of there. I don't even know if that's super good. Maybe I just have to spin first. If you don't have Heliod, I mean, your deck is not that scary right now, but I guess you can scry into something. All right, let's see what you're gonna do. We're gonna try to bounce, draw a card.
Oof. Hard to gain infinite life. If I stop you from comboing and deal with the Urza, where does that leave us? It doesn't really leave me in a great spot.
You can stop the Urza?
I have a path on top right now.
Oh, okay.
If I stop you from comboing this turn and path this, you're at 2. You've got this thing that can block, do a little bit of
We
blocking.
can't draw the card this turn.
Correct.
Yeah,
but
okay,
it's about just stopping you from drawing the card off this potentially by sacrificing the.
You
Oh no, the
can't
Heliod's not a
sacrifice
creature.
that. Not a creature.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not actually going to happen. So I'm just going to shortcut and like start looking through my deck.
Sure.
That's
Yep.
cool. Maybe you have Wurf or Cage or something in response.
No, you can
Yeah.
do your thing.
And try to figure out exactly what I want to draw this turn.
Yep.
It's going to be awkward with the Heliod in my hand because I just won't have enough mana to combo with Walking Ballista.
That's what I'm hoping.
I can get Anafenza and play Heliod Anafenza next turn because I have 5 mana, and then I can start making large creatures. Because now I get a gain life, persist here, and I can make both. So I'll have 2 very large attackers
Yep.
with a bajillion life. That seems pretty good. It'll force. It makes it kind of awkward for you to try to tap this. I guess you can still sack these 2. So you get 1 more spin regardless.
Yep.
And then you would get rid of these 2 and block with those, and then still untap and probably get 2 more spins. That doesn't seem great. So I think I just want to deal with the Urza, which means I have 2 paths, and I want to draw the one that has a better card beneath it, which is this one. So
You can stack your deck now?
well, the relative order has to stay the same.
Yeah.
So I just looked at the 2 paths, saw which card was after them, and was like, okay, I want this path on top with that card beneath it, and just chunk them. So
Okay.
the relative order is the same. It's just a new starting point.
I trust you. Okay, so bounce that. I'll draw a card.
Yeah. So
Okay.
can we put 2 infinities now since I did it twice?
I don't think we can do that.
Yeah.
All right, and we knew we had
That
this.
seems kind of
so-
redundant, don't you think?
Okay.
Okay. And we have a bobble here. So now, can I spin? Is the real question.
Yeah.
And safely live. If you path something, I'm at 2.
Yeah. You just get to make up to 3 of these in response to the path.
Oh yeah,
you
you're absolutely right.
you do lose baubles. So
That's okay.
Yeah, but you definitely want to spin.
Spin.
As long as you have 1 artifact untapped.
I can't remember if I had any information. Whatever it was. Ooh, that was interesting.
I mean, it just means you get another construct.
Well, exactly. But
Pretty good.
that's not bad. No point attacking. You're at infinite life, so I'll
Yep.
pass to you.
Okay. Well, I have a path which I will fire off right now.
Okay.
I can't make things big now, so
You can't.
yeah, you don't even need to make any.
Oh, I do because you can move counters to this,
To the bird, but then you just gain life.
but I don't have mana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, I can only move 1 counter.
you can move 1, but you can attack with these 3 and move a counter to whichever one I don't get to block. So,
Yep. That'll go.
I'll sack this. Go to 3. Now I think no matter what, I'm safe.
Yeah.
3 because I blocked these 2. Nope. You could move 2 counters to this, right?
But you just let the spike be to 3.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 blockers is fine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So this is out of here. Alrighty.
And there's no point in me attacking. You have 6 artifacts, so like nothing's trading with that. I guess I could force a Thopter to die, but I would lose
Yeah,
a
that seems
part
bad.
of my battlefield. I could move a counter over here and attack for 1.
Yeah.
But like that's not going to do anything starting next turn.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll just pass.
Alrighty, we'll untap. No point in attacking once again, and now we're pretty far away from the combo.
You got 2 baubles, so
Yep. Okay, well that's great. I'm going to get a Mystic Sanctuary and put Cryptic Command on top.
that'll bring you to 2.
Yep. Okay. So nice when fetch lands are not dead draws anymore, you know? Alright, so we're gonna put Cryptic on top. I'm at 2. I'm for sure gonna bobble you now. Okay. Oh, you know it too, right?
Yeah, it's an Anafenza
Okay.
for everybody at home.
F2P Engineer says, listen, I watch MTG to not think about my abstract algebra homework.
Impressive. Okay, I am going to pass to you and bobble.
when did we get into abstract algebra?
I don't know. When we started throwing out infinity signs.
You're.
So
Do you want to scry that away?
no, it's actually very good.
Okay.
Because it lets me re-infinite and start scrying with Viscerous here.
Well, I have a Cryptic Command. But...
Yeah. So I want to force that Cryptic Command, and so on your end step, I'm going to move a counter over to the bird.
Okay.
I'm going to draw this,
Yep.
and I am going to go to attacks.
Sure.
I'm either going to be able to trade this for the Cryptic Command or both of these cards.
Interesting. I think I'm just gonna jump.
Yeah, I think buying yourself time makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah, I'm at 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point in me playing Anafenza into the Cryptic, so I will just pass the turn.
All right. I am going to bubble you.
Can you imagine if you had Water Engraved instead of Swamped?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I am going to untap, draw 2.
A couple bricks, and we're in really good shape. But
Does that count?
is that the fourth one?
Perhaps.
It's the third. There's always a million Urzas.
I played this deck a lot, okay? Me and Urza, we're like this. We're homies. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this.
Though all that does still is like
Astrolabe.
and Astrolabe is messed up.
And you're dead. Sword. I'll go get a sword with Cryptic Command backup.
Corey outdrew me when I got to scry through my deck.
Yeah, that's when you know you got a deck right there. When you don't need to look at your deck, every card is great off the top. Oh, Eli Cassis, you beautiful man, you did it.
We're light on time. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a break and move to match 3.
Oh, God.
That was unreal. That was probably the best draw. I think I just tutored 3 times in a row.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you in 5 minutes, everybody.
Bye.